guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be baking Mickey Mouse cupcakes. This is a new segment on our channel called Baking, where I bake Disney related themes baking stuff. So let's start off with what you're going to need. Okay, so this is what you're going to need. The first thing you're going to need is this classic white cake mix. I got this from Safeway. You can get it from any supermarket or grocery store. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be using. The second thing I'm going to be using is you're going to need 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. Just vegetable oil. No other oil, vegetable oil. The next thing you're going to be needing is 1 cup of water. The next thing you're going to be needing is just a plain pan. This is where our chocolate Mickeys are going to go onto. The other thing you're going to be needing is the pan. Now this pan is going to be so that way your cupcakes don't stick to your liners. Speaking of liners, the next thing you'll need is some yellow liners. I got these also from Safeway. The next thing you'll need is some red food dye to make the frosting red for Mickey. Speaking of frosting, you're going to need vanilla whipped frosting. The next thing after that, you're going to need some cupcake tin pans, so that way you can put your liners in and cook your cupcakes. The other thing that you'll also be needing is a plastic bag that I'm going to be making into one of these icing bags to ice our cupcakes. The next thing you'll be needing is this wax paper, so that way your chocolate Mickeys don't get stuck to the pan and then don't break. And so another thing that you're going to need that I have connected to my little mixer KitchenAid thing is a large bowl, and I'll show you guys when I'm making the cupcakes. And the last thing you're going to need are some chocolate chips that you're going to melt to make your chocolate Mickeys. Alright, so we got all of our ingredients, but I want to give you guys a tip before we start baking. That baking sometimes is never going to go the way you plan. So sometimes you're going to have to improvise and do all that stuff. So don't get frustrated and upset. This might take a little while. So let's wash our hands, roll up our sleeves, and let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is pour our white cake mix into this bowl. So let's do that. After that, you're going to be pouring your water into the bowl. Next, you're going to be pouring your vegetable oil. Okay, so I forgot to mention in the ingredients that you're going to need 3 large eggs. And now these eggs are going to have to be the egg white. So not the yolk, the egg white. So you're just going to pour your egg white into the bowl. Okay, so now that we have all of the mixture in our bowl, we are going to take this KitchenAid and we are going to mix at a really low speed for about 30 seconds. So we're going to lock this and we're going to mix this at a low speed for about 30 seconds. Okay, so that's about 30 seconds. So your mixture should look something like this right now. Now, this is not mixed fully. So now we're going to mix this fully for 2 minutes. So I'll see you guys when it's done. Okay, so this is how the mixture looks like. As you can see, there's might be a little chunk, so I'm gonna manually just fold over and just get those chunks out of here. I'm just gonna mix it on my own and get these chunks out of here. But mix it at a slow speed so that way all those chunks can get out of it. So I'll see you guys when it's done mixing. Okay, so my cake mix is fully mixed and it looks perfect now. So now we're going to line this tray up with some yellow liners to represent Mickey. So let's get started. Okay, so after you're done with that, spray a little bit of ham so that way it doesn't stick onto the liners. Okay, so now I've got all my liners and I sprayed some ham on it. I'm going to take my mix that's over here and I'm going to scoop some mix into here. And don't fill it all the way up, just fill it 2/3 of the way. So I'll see you when I'm done with that. Okay, so now that we're done, we have, I don't know, about, I guess, 12 cupcakes. So we're gonna, depending on your oven, if your oven cooks really fast, you'll just do it for 18 minutes. But since if your oven doesn't cook that fast, you do it for 21 minutes. So we're gonna put this into the oven that's 350 degrees. So let's walk on over to this oven. And we are going to put the cupcakes in, so I'll see you when it's done. Okay, so now in a bowl, you're going to pour just a few chocolate chips. Okay, so this should be enough. And now you are going to melt them. Okay, so our cupcakes are done, and to test them, we are going to put a toothpick into it to see if they're done cooking. So, and if it comes out clean, that means they're done. Came out clean, so they're done. I'm just gonna do that to every single one to see. Done. And if you poke a hole, it'll be able to have the steam inside come out, so that way your cupcakes will cool sooner. So, yeah, so now we're gonna move these to the side, and I'm gonna show you guys the chocolate that I melted into the microwave for about 3 minutes. So, let's get to that. Okay guys, this is the chocolate. I melted it for about 3 minutes. It's a little thick, so to make it not thick, I'm gonna stir it really well. And then we're gonna put it on wax paper and we're gonna put it in the freezers to chill our Mickeys. So let's start mixing. Okay, so now we're going to take this chocolate here and we're going to make our Mickeys. So this is how you're gonna make it. You're gonna take a scoop of your chocolate, so about this much, and you're just going to dab a little bit on here and make it into a circle. Okay, so I get a lot of chocolate here and I'm just going to do one dot and then I'm gonna shape it. So I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, so now we're gonna pour just 2 drops of food dye, no more than that, just 2 drops, and then we're gonna mix it in. And just to let you guys know that the Mickey's chocolates we put in the freezer for 1 hour. So right now they're in the freezer. So let's pour these drops. So that is all you need, 2 drops. A little goes a whole lot. So let's mix this up. Okay, so this turned out pink. So I guess we're going to actually change this into Minnie Mouse cupcakes and we'll just put a Mickey on the top, but this is not what I was expecting, but I guess now they're Mickey and Minnie Mouse cupcakes, I guess. Okay, so for this, we're just going to squeeze it on out and we put it in another bag, and I put the frosting in here and put it in another bag because it got too messy. So we're just going to cut it a lot so that way we'll be able to have thicker frosting. So let's see how this works. First time doing this. That's like my first try doing it. I mean, not too bad. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it cool with the frosting on. So let's start frosting all these other cupcakes and I'll see you when I'm done with that. Okay, that is all for today's video of how to make Mickey, I guess, and Minnie cupcakes. They turned out pink. There was a lot of ups and downs with this, especially with getting the frosting on and stuff, but we fixed it and we figured out how to do it, and yeah. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to this video and follow us on Instagram and Snapchat at Disney Magic. And don't forget to have a magical day.